Why would I give you a high five? I'm about to start.
Should.
Don't start the show, Nick. Go. Start it. Start it.
When the kids are
Leave all that in, Blake.
Detroit,
That was some real funny stuff. I like it when we do real funny stuff around here. You know what we need around here? Some more real funny stuff.
when the kids go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you just need to kiss him hard on the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Hard on the mouth.
Thanks, babe. How are you today?
I kiss Rocktard like that sometimes.
I know.
His little lips are just...
And he goes, "Meh."
And all of our family does. Like, I saw Baby Tard, and she'll get him in a little headlock, and she'll be kissing him, and he's
take
like,
after you. And
no!
He's like, why does everybody kiss so hard?
They're so just cute.
Kids are cute. They're
Not
squishy
always.
and cute.
They get past that cute stage.
But they have moments of really cuteness.
Is it bad that he's at that moment right now?
It's because it's the age. It's such a cute age. It's like they're just they got a little baby chub on their cheeks still, and they're just funny. and
I don't mean this
cute.
rude, but the other three kids are past that
deliberately
stage.
disobey
where I don't
you
want to just
always.
like kiss them. Like, I mean, I love our other kids.
You're making yourself sound like a horrible
No,
father,
there
just
is.
so
There's
you know.
this age between like 1.5 to 3 where they're like these little people, and it's almost just like, oh, you just want to squeeze you. You know, and when they get
once
older,
they're 3, it's like, eh.
Yeah, now they just disobey you on purpose, and you want to punch them instead of kiss them.
Which we
Baby Tard is in that stage right now. Oh,
my goodness.
heavens to Murgatroyd. She just doesn't listen to anything.
So, and it's on purpose, always.
Yeah, and she just doesn't think she's in charge of the
I don't
world.
have to.
She doesn't
I'm
care.
the queen. I'm the queen of this household, and I do not have to.
That's not going to be. And we had to have some serious talks this weekend.
She is a sweetheart. You're right. Being me online on the blog TV
Got a live
chat.
show going on.
We do have
Okay, well, let's welcome everybody to the show. We haven't done that yet. It's like you just turned on the camera and we were just
wait, where
talking
am
about
I?
stuff.
What are
you
they
were
talking
right
about? Who
here
is
at
this?
the podcast of all podcasts. I know there's other podcasts out there, but
No,
don't
there's not.
act like
Just
you don't
ours.
love this podcast the very most.
Estes.
This is When the Kids Go to Sleep right here at Maker Studios in Los Angeles, California. Episode number 86.
86.
Of WTKGTS.
Are we being
It's your
86th?
favorite podcast.
Do you remember that term?
Yeah, that is an interesting term. Who knows? Comment below. What does it
What is
mean
86?
if something is 86th? Blake, do you know? Anybody in studio
Have
know?
you ever worked in a restaurant?
Don't talk about it? I shouldn't talk about it? They're going like this. Means there's no more left of it, right? Or you're getting cut out.
Well, you're not supposed to tell them. You were said to leave it
Oh,
in the
comment
chat.
below. The first time I ever heard that, was it when you worked at a restaurant?
When I worked at a restaurant,
Yep.
yeah. I'm like, what does that mean?
I remember I was a dishwasher, and they're like, 86 the prime rib. And I'm like, or the prime rib's 86. I'm like, there's 86 pieces of prime rib? That sounds like there's plenty.
Some.
But it meant like there was no more prime rib left.
Yeah.
It was 86th.
Yep.
We're
And
86th
this
on
is
the baked
episode
potatoes.
86. We're
So,
86. We're not 86ing
This is
the podcast,
yeah,
though.
the WTKGTS is not 86th. It will be 87th to now or next. All right, exciting news. The calendars are being shipped.
They're being shipped. I haven't even seen it
Lie.
yet.
That's a lie. They're not being shipped. Because
not being shipped?
we have to sign them first.
Oh, they're
getting
not
them,
being shipped.
They're getting them today. You know, we record the podcast on Mondays. You're watching this on Wednesday. So possibly some of those. What, Blake? Yeah. Oh, right. This one's going up on Friday because Brett's is on Wednesday. So you watched that one already.
Because we're super organized.
I have to think about
know what's going
space
on
and
all the time. Huh.
So you saw the Brett podcast already, but this is Friday, and definitely some of your calendars are through the air on their way to you. We ship
That's exciting.
everywhere.
I want to be
Italy. Somebody
the air.
in the live chat just asked if we're shipping to Italy. Yes. Ireland. Yes. England. Absolutely. Canada. No. No Canada
no
calendars.
Canada.
I lie. Of course we send them up north.
A.
They don't. They more like. Do you think any of you go by train? Does the post
know.
office use train at all?
I doubt it.
I'd like to think
don't
that
know.
one of
Maybe
our
they do.
calendars is being shipped by Chugga 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 Chugga.
Doo-doo.
Casey Jr.'s coming down the track. He's
Coming
coming down.
down the
Stop.
track.
Okay,
Casey
so
Jr.'s
calendars
back.
are coming your way. If you haven't ordered one, you can still order one. We're going to sign the first
Order
500.
now, so they'll be there in time for Christmas.
Yeah, they'll definitely be there
Yes.
for the new year. Very excited. There was something I thought what was going to be on the back cover, which was the big surprise that I've kind of been talking about, is not on the back cover. There's something different on the back cover. The thing that I was excited about has replaced Kassem as the extra month.
Sorry, Kassem, we really love you. But you're not in the calendar.
His birthday's still on the calendar. We just didn't get a picture of him in time because I wanted to get like a new picture, and it was like too late, and like we had to wrap up the calendar before because we weren't going to have him, started to sit. Anyways, it's we do have a January of 2014 on the calendar. So you're getting 13 months, ladies and gentlemen, for the price of 12. Think of that. We threw in an extra 30 days. That's the kind of people we are.
That's the kind of
I'm getting a vibration. Denise Vlogs is sending me thumbnail options for today's video. And you think we got to go with the possum, don't you think?
Yeah.
This weekend. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awful.
Ew, it's scary. This weekend. Okay, so we went to the movie this weekend.
Is that the actual possum?
No, that's
like, he never made that face.
That's a Google image. This weekend, we went and saw a new movie called The Life of Pi.
Yeah.
It was really good. We should talk about that.
We did it on the day of the meetup. We went to The Life of Pi.
Yeah, we had a huge
and Rockchard
weekend.
even sat through it.
He watched the whole movie. We had a crazy busy weekend this week, didn't we?
We did.
Anyway, so I don't want to talk about The Life of Pi because I don't want to give it away if any people haven't seen it. Go see it. Cinematically speaking, some of the coolest shots I've seen in a movie in a long time. And I'm not like a film guy. It's like, oh yeah, it's really great cinema. I just said that. But really, it's like some of their, it's one of those things where like you're looking at something and you think it's one thing, and then all of a sudden the camera will pan and like dissolve and like pull out, and you're like, and it'll change the perspective of what it actually is. You're like, oh, whoa, that was actually a reflection of what I thought it was, and it like switches around. Really cool colors. And the story is pretty interesting.
It's a book, so you could read the book first if you
know what we should do is we should actually have a podcast about it and just say, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about The Life of Pi. You have a week to see it, and then we'll talk about it. Mm-hmm. And then everybody could like chime in on what they thought about it. Anybody in the comments here on Blog TV, anybody see Life of Pi? Really good movie. My favorite shot... I don't know if I can tell him.
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Okay, no, I'll tell it in a way that if you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. He is under the water when the big event that causes him, everybody knows it's about this kid on a lifeboat and there's a tiger in the lifeboat. The big event that caused him to be on this lifeboat, when he dives underwater and he's just like floating underwater and you see this big thing, that's my favorite shot of the whole movie. I even said it, I was like, whoa. That is a cool shot.
And I'll tell you my favorite shot when we talk about it later, because I'll give it away.
Because you're lame.
Because you're lame.
So
you already gave yours away.
We left the theater. We were driving home, and Casey calls me on the phone. We had just pulled into our like parking garage at our apartment complex, and Casey calls me, and he's like, "Dude, I need your help." I'm like, "What?" And it's late.
Made me laugh so much.
Because we went to the 9:30 showing, so it's like 12:15. I mean, it's past midnight, and we have our 4 kids in the truck. And he's like, dude, I need your help. And he sounds serious. I'm like, what? He's like, there's a possum in my bathroom. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, just get it out. Casey, Mr. Big Time Hunter Man, he goes and camps in the forest with grizzly bears with a gun strapped to his hip, is afraid of a possum. And he's like, seriously, you got to come over here and help me get this out of here. And I was like, okay. And so being the good big brother that I am, and mostly just wanting to like see this possum because I was excited about it, we cruise over there to his house, and I like flip around.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point.
It's like 4:30 in the morning. It's like 2015 at this point. It's like 5 years later. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we go over to his house. Kaylee and all their kids are still in their car. Like they had gone into the house. This is what happened. They got home from the movie. They went in their house, and Kaylee had to pee so bad because,
she's on a juice cleanse.
Yeah, and she drank a bunch of water at the movie. So she's running in the house to pee. Well, this giant possum is curled up on their scale. In like their weigh yourself scale in their bathroom. I guess he's on a weight loss also. It's like the Biggest Loser possum. And he's like curled up on their scale, and he's like showing his teeth. And if you know anything about possums, they have the
You look just
ugliest...
like him just now when you did that. Seriously.
That's what he was doing. He's on. Possums have the ugliest tails. They're like rat tails, but double the diameter and twice as long, and they have graffiti on them in LA. That's how hideous they are.
It's true. They're crazy.
So anyway, she goes and she's like, there's a possum! And they go running out and like jump in the car. So Kaylee and the kids are hiding in her car with the doors locked when we pull up.
With the doors locked, like the possum's gonna jump up and open the door.
And they each have 2 knives in their hands. So we go up and I'm just like cracking up. So we go in the house and Casey is like standing back from the bathroom, kind of like in a linebacker position, you know, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And he's like, it's right in there, dude. And their door to the bathroom is like this. It's like a pocket door where it slides into the wall. And this thing's open like a half a foot. And there's like light shining and you can just see this like fur, this patch of fur. And I'm like, whoa, this thing was big. This is like a Los Angeles possum. This thing is, it's the size of a large cat.
A Los Angeles possum, because they're just bigger than normal possums?
Dude, yeah, they eat
This
dead
is
people.
LA possum.
LA possums
right here.
eat dead homeless people.
And it was carrying a handbag that was so cute. Anyways, so the possum burying his teeth in a ball. Casey's there. What did you do?
I put on my possum cape.
Oh, well, I suggested, don't you have like some work gloves or something?
Yeah, that was a good idea. So I go about figuring out how we're going to get this possum out of the house. So Kaylee has this cardboard box of like...
But then Casey, I suggested work gloves. He brings you some weightlifting gloves.
These fingerless weightlifting gloves.
Not what I meant.
I'm like, what am I going to do with those? He's like, here, I got these. And it's like they're fingerless, so it's like it's going to protect my palms. And in case the possum attacks my palms, I'd be safe. Any of my digits, however, I might lose them, but at least my palms would be safe in this experience. So I find this box. It's full of crafts that Kaylee was making some crafts for her channel. Check out Hey Kaylee on youtube.com/HeyKaylee. She does lots of crafts and fun hairstyles and stuff like that. Anyways, I take all of her crafts out of this cardboard box and I put them and I just think, you know, I'm just gonna like scoop this possum up. And Colette later on had told me she'd never heard the term playing possum.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard that term? Playing possum? Is what I'm talking about?
I've never heard it.
Possums will do this thing, and it's like, you know, this saying like, oh, they're just playing possum, which means they're pretending to, the possums, they'll pretend that they're dead. So that, like, you know, their predator will just be like, oh, it's dead, or it won't try to attack them. So this possum, I thought was like all beat up because it was kind of wet, but it has been raining in Los Angeles for a few days. Casey's calling me right now. Hold on. Casey, we're on the podcast right now. We're talking about your possum story. What's up?
Oh, that's kind of funny that you're talking about that, because I just wanted to call and make sure you weren't recording something somewhere, embellishing stories, saying that, like, saved me, or...
He's
like,
watching on Vlog
you
TV.
had to come to my rescue, or anything like that.
So Casey was crying, tears, seriously, just shaking like a leaf.
That's what makes
awesome.
a good storyteller,
like,
which you are, is embellishment. So
I forgot we're live on Vlog TV right now, so Casey's listening to this story in real time. Well, let's hear your side of the story, Casey.
I was seriously like, wait, how did he know? Oh, yeah, we're
I'm actually
broadcasting.
not on Blog TV. I just had a feeling to call in.
You felt it. You felt your brother was embellishing a story somewhere.
He was just eating his breakfast, and all
I
of a
know
sudden...
it's Monday. I know it's Monday embellishing day. So, you know as well as I did, the reason I called you is so you could come and get some good vlog footage. I could have took care of that possum, no problem. Like, I kill bears with my hands. Possum, come on.
With my bare hands.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, why don't you just shoot it, dude? When you have like a 12 gauge in your closet, you go just shoot the thing.
Yeah. I think California is one of those states that doesn't look down on people using firearms inside their house. So,
so that would have been a great idea.
Okay.
Hushing the possum.
I gotta go. I gotta tell the real story. I gotta tell the rest of the story.
Embellish away, man. Embellish away.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
Okay, so long story short, Casey gets a towel. I get a box. This possum's sitting there, and what we figured out is that it probably had gotten in the house because Casey's dog Bronx can open their back door. He can get up, put his paw on their doorknob, and knows how to open the door. And we had a boxer when me and Casey were little. We had a boxer named Bud. Boxers are smart. Our boxer, we had stories of our boxer answering the telephone.
What?
People would call us later on and say that they called our house while we were gone, and Bud, this boxer, would knock the phone off the hook and bark into the phone.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Multiple
cool.
stories. My mom and dad tell these stories to this day that this dog would answer the phone. Anyways, so we're thinking that Bronx opened the door somehow. The possum got in. So we're standing there. This is all in the vlog. We filmed all this if you haven't seen that vlog.
Yes.
Casey throws the towel over the possum, and I get the box and scoop him up, and we close the box. We take it outside. We open it up. We dump it out on the yard. And sure enough, like, we take the towel off, we take the box off, we walk away, and the possum's like laying there, like he's about dead. I thought that Bronx had like attacked it and was
He's just a good actor.
and was like biting the possum and like left it there to die. But truly, the possum was playing possum. So we all back up, and he's like, who? And he gets up and runs away. He runs on the fence.
He pretty much ran and crawled back into their backyard.
Right. He's going to be back in their house because he
back.
climbed the fence and went back into Casey's backyard.
Yeah.
It was an exciting story about a possum in a house, ladies and gentlemen.
Super exciting. I'm sure it'll happen again.
And Casey has seen a therapist to this day because of this possum. It was hideous.
It's very traumatizing.
Very traumatizing. Anyway, so it was a big weekend. But let's get to the podcast. We have a new game today on the podcast.
It's called the Truly Wed Game.
The Truly Wed Game.
Yes.
We've almost been married for 10 years now.
Almost January 3rd.
And an interesting topic. Today is Monday, December 3rd, when we're recording this. It is our oldest son's 9th birthday.
Yes.
Suntard is 9 years old.
Oh, bravo. Happy birthday.
Isn't it cool to think that we've been parents for 9 years?
It's really crazy to think that. I remember looking at parents with a 9-year-old. I'm like, oh, they're so old. Now we have a 9-year-old.
9 years old. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Married 10 years. Okay, so how's this work, Nick? We each get a paper. We write.
Are we
You're gonna
ready to
ask us
play? We're ready to
questions?
play the
Let's do
Truly
it.
Wed
Let's
Game?
do
You
it.
ready to play? Okay, so how this is going to work is one of you will have the clipboard, and I will ask a question. The person with the clipboard writes down their answer, and the spouse has to then try and guess that answer.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We'll have two.
Okay, we've got 2 clipboards.
Okay, so who's first, Nick?
I guess Colette can start with the clipboard.
Okay.
clipboard, the magical
Colette
clipboard.
has the clipboard.
Do I show you guys? Can I show them?
Yeah, that would be good. Show them, but don't show me.
You can't look into the thing.
I won't. I'll look this way. I promise. I promise I won't look. I swear.
Okay.
I swear on my 9-year-old son's life.
Oh, that's
It's a big swear.
a hard swear.
Okay, let's go. What's the first question?
Alrighty. So, Colette, please write down the answer on your clipboard. What did you wear on your first date with Shay?
I remember this.
Okay.
I remember this. Because I remember thinking her butt looked cute in the pants she was wearing.
Shay!
That's like 11 years ago, and I still remember your butt. That's a good sign.
This marker's not working, and I can't spell. Oh, don't judge me. Okay. Can you guys see that? I don't think that they can see it. Yeah, it's just a big white mess. Okay. I got
Okay,
it.
Shay, so what is your answer?
Okay, so we went wakeboarding on our first date, and so she wore a one-piece swimming suit, but she wore these pants. They're like cheerleading pants that had stripes down the side. And I remember thinking, I like those pants. But it was like a navy blue one-piece swimming suit. And I'm not gonna lie, her butt looked great. What'd you say?
You were looking at my butt?
All the time.
Shay. Just kidding. I know you were.
Oh, there's some better markers.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, what'd you put?
Blue swimsuit.
Blue swimming
Yeah.
suit. Woohoo!
You're right.
That's pretty good. 11 years ago.
That was, well, you talk about it
Or
all the
12
time.
years ago.
He talks about my butt all the
Still
time.
can't
guys.
get that image out of my mind. All
Okay,
right.
question
I still
number
have it,
2.
too.
Okay.
If Colette had to change jobs with one of your friends, who would she choose?
One of my
Change
friends?
jobs?
I don't have any friends. One of my I don't know. The thing is she loves what she does right now.
If I changed jobs with one of your friends. That's a tough one.
Getting old here, man. Getting old.
One of my friends?
Well, just like one of your like mutual friends, let's say.
Mutual
Okay.
friends.
Like, okay. I think all of our friends do the same thing.
Right. I mean, we're
They
all
all do
YouTubers.
YouTube.
Yeah. Can you think of anybody to say?
Well,
I'm trying to think who you would think of.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who you might say?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's so hard. Okay, well,
I don't know, man. This is horrible.
let's just try it. Just try it. We'll see what happens.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do a stupid answer. Okay, what do you think?
Okay, well, okay, so can you do like family members? This is a really hard one, just so y'all know.
Okay, just who would you say?
Well, I was gonna say like Carly when she was a cheerleading instructor.
See, I was thinking that. I was thinking like a fitness instructor because that's what she wanted to, and she did for a while. She was a fitness instructor. I was gonna say Amanda Russell because that's like
that's a good one actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I wrote Kassemg'S down because I know that you like interviewing porn stars.
Because I do. That's my favorite thing.
That's
like
why Amanda Russell's like a fitness guru on YouTube. But Colette loves fitness. She used to be a spin instructor and an aerobics instructor.
Yeah, and I'd always want to do like, I've never done this because I don't feel like I'm good enough, but like coach. Oh, I just cut out. Like a cheerleading coach or a dance teacher.
Yeah.
That was a hard one.
Okay.
Okay, next.
So do we get points? I want this to be something that I can win at.
Well, obviously
We'll just
you're not.
assume you've won,
so.
Chad.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Did you hear that? I
you
won.
won.
Woo!
Oh, I love you.
All right, are you ready, Colette?
Yes.
All right, what is Colette's most repeated sentence or phrase?
Wait, I'm writing this.
Correct.
What's my most repeated sentence or phrase?
I could think of something.
Can you?
But-
Oh. This is probably a better one for him to write down. Okay, my most repeated sentence or phrase.
Are you excited? People are saying, "Are you excited?" in the blog TV chat.
That's what I was thinking.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have given it away.
Okay, should I think of a different one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody, while she's thinking, somebody in the chat is saying, "Shay, can you please write choose happiness and send it to me on Twitter? I want it as a tattoo." No! Do not get tattoos of my face, my logo, or my sayings. That is like flattering, but I don't think you should alter your body. Your body is beautiful just the way it is. People send me pictures or tattoos of themselves of my logo. One guy has a tattoo of my face on his arm. I do not want you to do that. Other celebrities and people are like, that would be so cool. Get a tattoo. No. Do not get a tattoo of anything I've ever done or said on your body.
Whenever
Your
anybody
skin is
sends him one
perfect.
on Twitter, he's
I'm
like, oh
great.
no, another tattoo.
I've ruined another life. I've ruined another person's future when they're 50 years old. Yeah, this guy used to watch on the internet 20 years ago. I don't know what I was thinking, but I got his tattoo on my body. Thank you. It's flattering to me
You'll
that I've
always
changed your
remember
life.
him.
Do not tattoo anything that is related to me on your skin.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, I've written my phrase down.
Okay.
Can you think of one?
Oh, I'm going to say it's just this. Shay!
Oh, that's a good one too, but I wrote this. Oh,
my
my
goodness.
goodness. I say that all the time. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hear a lot of Shay.
Shay.
Shay. Shay Carlos. I get in trouble a lot. I say a lot of inappropriate things.
All right, Shay,
sometimes.
are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, what's the next one?
If
I'm
Shay
excited.
could wear one item of Colette's clothing, what would it be?
Is this PG-13?
One item of my clothing?
Yes.
What would it be?
If he could wear or if he had to wear?
Or have worn?
Or how?
Whatever works.
I'm going to say, are you ready?
Okay.
Can I guess it? Is it Unitard?
Yeah! I wrote
Yeah! You need
Unitard.
another paper, you silly head. Kassemg'S Unitard? Or
Kassem. There's an apostrophe S
Kassemg'S
there.
Unitard.
Kassemg'S Unitard. Can the thumbnail of this be
awesome.
Kassemg and a Unitard?
Can we make that happen?
I was on Kassem's Tumblr yesterday because I just usually hang out on Kassem's Tumblr, and when we had him on the podcast, and I was ripping off his shirt. Somebody made that a GIF, like
really?
over and over of me ripping off his shirt, and he like reposted it
Poor
on his Tumblr.
Kassem. Yeah, somebody did, I don't know what you call it, a GIF, like a whole collage of my face
Yeah.
making this face.
Or you always do just crazy faces. Like,
And it usually has to do with my eyes being cross-eyed.
And so, like, it's Blogtard, I think, is the person.
Blogtard,
somebody
yeah.
has this, I think it's a Tumblr, but, like, you know, probably like 12 different GIFs of Colette making all those faces she's made over the years.
Shay showed it to me. I'm like,
hey, honey, come look at
you're
this.
so lucky.
And she goes, am I the ugliest woman you've ever met? I'm like, no, you're the fourth ugliest.
Fourth ugliest.
Okay, next one.
All right. What was the first movie that you both watched together?
Okay.
Do you remember this right off?
Okay, wait. In a theater or just movie watch?
And either or.
Oh, man. I don't think I remember the first.
I don't remember the first one, but I'm going to remember the one that means the most.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. I know which one you're going to say.
So, wait. So, am I writing? I don't remember the first one either, but I do remember.
Let me try to think the first one, though.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
think.
just write down the one you're thinking. I know which one you're thinking.
Okay, well, I'm thinking. Okay, I have a couple.
Don't overthink it. Just write the one down you're thinking that I'm going to say and get right.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. What's the name of it now? Okay.
Oh.
I like that you guys can hear the pen.
You got it?
Yes.
You better get this right or I'll wrestle you to the
Of
ground.
course I'll get it right.
Okay, show
I get
the
everything
camera.
right.
I'm not
That's
looking.
so amazing.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Can you guys see that? Do you remember that movie?
Okay, ready?
Do you know why it's special to us? Okay, guess
Am
it.
I right? That thing you do.
You.
Yeah, girl.
Doing that thing you do.
Breaking my heart into a million pieces. Like you. Okay, cool story about this movie, actually. So, the reason that she said this one is because when we first started dating, I would go over to her house, and she lived in this house with like 5 other girls, right? And I went over there one day to hang out with her, and we started watching That Thing You Do on TV. And one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Tom Hanks, Jonathan Shache, who's our good buddy, I'll tell you another story about that. Anyways, so we're watching the movie, and she had to get ready to go to work. She's getting in her outfit, and she has to leave to go to work. And to this point, she had not said, I love you to me.
Nope.
Even worse, I had said it to her, and she's like, I like you.
That's always a scary moment.
Because I was so gung-ho right out of the gate. Like, everybody knows, like, I've told the story a million times. First time I saw her, I said I wanted to marry her, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, probably, like, after, like, we dated 2 weeks, I was like, I love you. And I remember we were in front of my parents' house, and she just looked at me and smiled really big and, like, gave me a hug. And I was like,
I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready.
I put myself out on the line right there, and I just got it right here.
I'm sorry. I
Didn't
love
say it
you
back.
now. You know I
Didn't
love
say
you.
it back. Don't touch me.
Like, I couldn't have said it because then I would have been scared.
You'd have been lying because you didn't love me.
Well, I loved
You'd
you.
have been
but
tigering. Anyways,
not that fiercely.
so
yet.
we're watching the movie, That Thing You Do. She has to go to work. She's in her outfit, her work outfit. And I was like into the movie. It was like the last 15 minutes of the movie. And I was like, I'm just going to stay here at your house and finish watching the movie. And she was going to go to work. So she's like, bye. Give me a kiss. Mm-hmm. See, she was loose. She's willing to kiss me, but not say I love you.
I'm so loose.
She kisses me.
It was so easy.
Walks out the door, and I'm like sitting there watching the movie, and like 3 minutes later, she comes back in, comes walking up the stairs, and she goes, I love you. And I was like, she said it. She said I love you.
Well, I do.
And it was like, oh, and so then we always remember that that's the first time she said she loved me is during the movie.
During the movie, That Thing You Do.
And then
Which is a great movie.
It's such a good movie. And here's a cooler story is, so then years later, after we've had kids, we're going to wrap up here real quick, and have been married and started this YouTube thing, we did a video, put a link up, Blake, of Epic, what was it called? Epic Jedi Battle.
Jedi Battle.
Epic Jedi Battle. The main character in that movie, Jonathan Shache, who is the lead singer of the band in the movie, and he's like, I quit. Mr. White, I quit. Remember when he quits the band? Anyways, we end up making a YouTube video with him. He shows up on set
And you told him,
with
didn't
Sam
you?
Macaroni, and I said, listen, dude, I got to tell you, we're a huge fan of you, of that movie. The very first time, this is my wife. Hi, she's in the video with us. The very first time she ever told me she loved me is during the movie, That Thing You Do. And we told Jonathan Shaish that. And then later, we've done other things with Jonathan Shaish. Put another video up here. Did a video with Jonathan Shaish to help adopt the arts with Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, Jane Lynch, Kiss, the drummer from Matt, what's his name? The drummer from, I can't remember right now. Anyways,
I don't know who it is either.
Matt, from Guns N' Roses. He's the drummer from Guns. Anyways, made a video with him with Jonathan Shaish. Check that video out. Really cool video. Anyways, that was the answer.
Yep.
Very, very brief, very quick.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Well, that was fun. If you guys didn't know that story, that's a fun story.
It's a good story. It's a good story.
Do we have time for another one? Or
No, we got to
time
wrap
to
it
go?
up. We got to wrap
Time
it
to
up.
go.
We'll save some of these for next
That's a
time.
fun game.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys like this game? This is a fun game. I think it helps
Yeah,
like
it's fun.
with stories
It
too.
sparks up memories.
Got lots of memories. Okay, so thanks for joining us once again on the podcast, hanging out with Mommy Tard and Daddy Tard. Wish Son Tard happy birthday, but by the time you see this, it'll be a week later. But
Yes,
you
and
guys
don't forget to order your calendars
on the blog TV chat. Yeah, you still can order calendars. We're gonna, calendars will be for sale all the way till the, first of the year, till January 1st. We'll probably stop them on the first of the year.
Yeah.
But we're starting to ship them out, and so you can get them to your house. And they're good calendars. I feel like this year's calendar is a better quality calendar than last year
Yeah, it's nicer.
because the dates are fresher.
That helps.
They're more up to date. All right, thanks for joining us right here in Los Angeles, California
Thank
at
you.
Maker Studios. This has been episode 86.
86. But we're not 86ing our 86th episode.
Download it for
see
free
you guys
on iTunes. You
At
can take it
episode
with you.
87.
Take it with you wherever you go.
Kids go to sleep.
Come here, scarf woman.
No.
Come here.